Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently a little bit overextended. There's no doubt about that. We've also acquired a border with Russia, who is hostile to us. They are in a war though, and Ming would protect us if Russia attacked us, so I don't think that that's going to be anytime soon, that Russia is going to attack us. It's a bit of a concern, to be sure. But for right now, I think we're fine. So we're going to stop drilling for the moment, and we do want to get our corruption down, so that is going to be fairly important. We'll stop drilling here, and yeah, these are the great powers. We're not one of them. That's not a problem. We're going to hop in here, and we're going to drop our army maintenance down to around here-ish for the time being. And our mercs are going to reset, of course. Yep, that's to be expected. Local unrest plus 15 in Karaga. Okay, that's not great, but it's okay for now. We're going to continue to get our armies fully maxed out. And actually, that's going to be finished very soon here. Yeah, next month. So we can increase our army maintenance just a little bit here. And there's cores coming in. That's perfect. So our overextension is going to start dropping. In fact, it already dropped by a huge amount. Absolutely enormous. We can make states, and that is certainly something that we should do. Just Okinawa for the moment, but we'll be able to make more states up over here. Now, we're going to have to find somebody to attack other than Hosokawa. We're going to be truced with them for another 13 years, and I think that that's fairly not useful. We could come down over here and attack like Tondo. They're the same Miltech as us, but we have a lot more troops. That is something that we certainly could do. There's a lot of Ottoman territory over here. I think maybe we come down to Ternate, down this way, but, I mean, this is already fully colonized over here. So we could also think about attacking... I mean, these are already pretty much taken over by Europe. Yeah, pretty thoroughly. There is Scotland. That is a potential option. What's going on with Scotland? 85k? That's interesting, for sure. I'm thinking that we attack down over this way, though. That's probably going to be our best bet, like Sunda, for example. They're guaranteed by France, so that's not a great option. The other thing we could do is we could just chill and work on our economy. That said, I think we're not going to need economic change. Once we're done rooting out corruption, I think that'll be fine. Another thing we could think about doing is attacking Oirat. Now, they have 200k troops, so that does make things complicated for us. They're down a Miltech. Our force limit is 122, and that will continue to come up as we get autonomy down over this way, and as we get Saigoku accepted. Now, Ming is wanting admin power here. Good for them. Speaking of Saigoku, can we do that yet? No, not yet. I think we have to finish up a core for that. So let's let this all get cored. That's definitely step one. We're not going to attack anyone before this is cored for sure. Hess is preparing to attack Frankfurt. Good job. Now we're currently a little bit negative in cash. I didn't expect to be dipping down right now. Okay. We'll just drop our army maintenance slightly. Actually, we'll drop our army maintenance all the way for the moment. That'll be fine. Our rooting out of corruption will be done very soon, and we can resume drilling with, like, these two. And I think, yeah, not this army. Sounds good. So we could continue to expand this army up to the point of these other two. 17, 2, and 19. So we need to take this up to 17, so 4 units of Asian Musketeer. And then we would need 9 units of cannon here. And I'm completely okay with that. I do want to continue to get our military built up. So that's fine. There's a bunch of cores coming in. Beautiful. And with that, we can also do states. And that is definitely something we're going to do. We're going to core that. And can we Saigoku now? Yes, we can. So we can promote that to an accepted culture. Perfect. The clergy have advanced. And that's going to get us quite a lot of additional power once the autonomy down over here comes down. So it's going to be a bit yet before that happens. I'm not too concerned about that for the moment. I do want to continue building cannon here. And we should be making quite a lot of money now. Yes. So we can probably start drilling this army as well. How's that looking? We may need to wait for a month tick to update here. Oh, this is fine. Okay, we can max out the army maintenance. It's not going to actually change anything since we're drilling everything. We can go ahead and make this territory into a state, and that, of course, means that we can core all of the provinces in it. Our admin power is not the highest. We lost a military leader in our second army, so we will need a new one. We will recruit a general. He's okay, and we'll get him back to drilling. Kyoto is now cored. And what is the actual autonomy here? Oh, we need to make it into a state before we can find out, because it's capped at 90 right now with a territorial core. So we'll go ahead and core all of that, and that's 108. I want to get them specific. So Kyoto is the one that we want to do. Okay. So that's at 50% autonomy. That's a big change, and it will continue to drift down. What does that do to our force limit? 129. Nice. Okay. Our treasure fleet shows up, and we are going to continue to expand our royal mortars here up to 19. So we now have 3 38k stacks. And do we need to expand our combat width at all? We're at 38 combat width, and keep in mind we're intending to have 2 of these be equal to 1 combat width. So that's correct currently. We'll want to start another new army fairly soon here. And we'll have the lottery decide. I would like to get Onabishi here. We'll see what we get. 521. It's not awful. I mean, we are behind in our admin tech right now, and we're coring. So, yeah, that's not a terrible thing. We can definitely core Key. And we lost our leader here. Is that because... Yeah, our ruler didn't have military command. Okay, we'll give the ruler military command here. And there we go. Stability cost modifier, huh? Okay. We don't need Republican tradition or nobility loyalty. We're going to take a free stability out of this. We're up to 3 stability. That's really nice. I like that a lot. Absolutely great there. Are we done coring? We are done coring. All we need is a little bit more admin power to get these full cores done. That's great. Let's go ahead and get another army unit building here. There we go. Now, we're not going to drill this army unit. I can tell you that right now. And we probably don't need 3 army units on the Japanese mainland anymore. I mean, realistically, Hosokawa is super weak now. We are going to go after them one final time and take the rest of their territory, but they're ridiculously weak currently. We're going to transport these guys over to Yaren. That'll take a little bit, but that's fine. We can only transport 12 at a time. We should probably consider getting additional transports. Like, we could build... Yeah, we can have a lot more navy. We could go up to around 20 transports. And then for our army force here, or rather our navy force, I want to go to 5 3-deckers. And we'll go to like 7 light ships for now. That's all we've got cash for the moment, but that's fine. So we'll get that all built up. No problem there. And these guys will be transported over. I do want to get them back to drilling. Ming is demanding admin power. That's expected. We will get Yamato Cord. Is this not going because these are drilling? I believe that may in fact be the case here. Yeah, I think the automatic transport stopped because I started them drilling. We're going to head on over, then that'll be fine. And we'll automatically transport these over. There we go. No real problem there. So we're going to pull 2 of our armies back to the mainland here. And then we're going to get these guys drilling. We're going to get these guys transported over as well. Supply limit-wise, that's all completely fine. And I do want to core this, but we need to check our ideas here. We can get a trade idea. Now, that's a diplomatic idea, and we are currently 7 years ahead of time, and this is full Enlightenment malice here. So we should probably grab ourselves trade range. That'll do. I would love to get fierce resistance. We are currently 1 idea away from that. Quality ideas. And we're not too far from that, so that should be fine. Conversion finishes up, and we will continue to convert Just sorting by unity here. Yeah, that's okay. 6.9 is a lot to pay for that, but we're okay. No real problem there. And we're going to leave these guys on the Japanese mainland for the moment. We're going to get 2 units of cavalry in there, and then we're going to build musketeers and royal mortars evenly up to the force limit, is the idea. So we'll get those going, and for the time being, they're not going to drill. We just don't have leadership for it. These guys will drill. Cool. So how's Russia doing with their war? They're losing their war. We like to see that. We should probably colonize up here. We're not currently colonizing. That is something that we should do. There we go. And we should be able to core Setsu now. Yes, we can. And let's bring this army up a little bit further. How many total are we going to get here? We can get another, what, 16? So we can get like 8 each. Okay. That number is going to continue to come up. So that's fine, as the autonomy in these provinces goes down. Ming is demanding admin power again. Koden's opinion of us would go up by 20. What is their current opinion of us? 129. We can boost that up by another 21. We need to get to 190. So this would bring us up by a total of 41, bringing us to 170. Yes, this is doable. So we're going to send a diplomat, and actually we don't need to improve relations with the Ottomans. We're going to get that opinion bump, improve those relations, and then let's go talk to Korea real quick. Hey Korea, do you want to give us cash like you've been doing this whole time? They do want to give us cash. So we're going to take their cash, and we're going to give some of that cash immediately over to Codent. And we are going to send gift as soon as we can. And we want to get 25 opinions. So we're going to give them 75 gold. That brings us up to 176. Excellent. So how much more can we get? We can get another 17. That's enough. We're going to be able to vassalize them. Perfect. Ottomans want military access. That's hilarious. Go away, Ottomans. This fleet is chilling. I feel like it's supposed to be performing in order. We need to protect trade. Or, wait. This is 7 transports. Right. They're supposed to go in here. Sure. 20 local autonomy in Karaga is not great. We're going to ignore that unrest. Now, there's going to be an uprising soon in Ryukyu. We're going to need to head down over there then. So that'll be fine. We're going to continue to expand this army, of course, and that's what we're going to spend some of that gold on. But I also want to construct a building. We need buildings fairly badly still. We've kind of neglected that. This is the production interface. There we go. We've kind of neglected our buildings a bit, but that's mostly because we're having a bit of a hard time with our economy. We're spending a lot of money, and we would like to be spending it on these things. So we're going to get a counting house in Chikuzen. That'll be fine. And we can also grab ourselves a quantity idea. Finest of horses. Perfect. So that gives us both infantry and cavalry combat ability. And hey, there's that base tax. So can we get ourselves another agenda? Yes, we can. What do we want here? Key base tax. At least 9. Where is key? Here. It's currently 7. So we'd have to bring that up by 2. And we'd also have to bring up the production here. Okay, that seems relatively doable. We'll bring that up by 2, and then this up by 1. And then we'll be able to get that next month, I think. Yes, we'll be able to get that up next month. Perfect. So we'll get that developed. There we go. Let's see. We can lose a mercantilism. They're part of Ainu. That's fine. And we will, of course, continue to expand this army. So we'll bring that up to, like, 8, and we'll need cash. So we'll let the lottery decide who our next leader will be. That does, of course, mean that the second army loses their leader. So we will have this guy be the leader for drilling purposes. 6 fire pips. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of fire pips. And what are we going to get for our personality? That's the... We'll see. Morale of armies plus 5% is pretty good. Didn't we just have this event? I feel like we did. Okay. So this is actually getting rid of all of the unrest in Ryukyu. Yeah, the friendly troops is dealing with that. So where's Karaga? Ah, that's down over here. Why is your unrest so high? Ignored unrest. Well, sure. We'll boost that autonomy a bit to drop that down. What are the odds that they actually rebel? 5.3 years? I think it's reasonably high. Yeah, they've got the rebel sentiment plus ignored unrest. We'll see how that ends up going. Songhai entered a golden era. Good for them. We will continue to expand our army here. We can get another 10. So yeah, I mean, our force limit is coming up fairly quickly here. I like it. We're going to get this up to 10 and 10. And remember that we want to cap this out at what? 17 and 19. So we can probably take the Musketeers straight up to 17. We lost our colonial governor, and we converted Kyoto. So we will continue to convert in Suruga next. That's wonderful. And our advisor here should probably be... I mean, we have lots of cash. We could go for trade efficiency, and then maybe promote this guy. It is an option. Take him up to level 2. Yeah, that'll work. There's a new emperor in the Holy Roman Empire. Good for them. We kind of don't care, though. So we're going to take this straight up to 17, as soon as we have the cash, anyway. 16 and 17. There we go. And that maxes out our force limit. So we're also going to get the cannon built up later, as autonomy comes down in Japan here. And a lot of the autonomy is coming down. I mean, all of it is coming down. Declining by 0.135 a month. Excellent. Local goods produced modifier. That's probably better here. We'll take that. We could convert to Buddhism. We're not going to. Okay. So, Corvettes are a thing. That would give us 5% ship durability. How are we doing on our admin tech? Well, poorly is the answer. How are we doing on our enlightenment spread? That's actually a lot better. It'll cost us 2,000 gold to embrace this currently. So that is a lot. That's for sure. We just lost some ducats because natives weren't assisting. Okay. Not sure why we were expecting them to, but that's fine. So yeah, I mean, enlightenment is spreading in a lot of the Japanese territories over here. But we have a long ways to go before we're ready to take enlightenment. So that's fine. Hailanbu base tax. I mean, that's still spending admin power. I don't love it. That's up over here. We would need 2 here. It's not a huge amount, but we need to boost like that. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at our Crownland quick. Yep, we definitely need to seize Crownland. And so we shall. The clergy are super happy with us right now. I wish that we had the old interactions here with each individual estate, where you could poke them for various resources and have their loyalty go down. Once you're maxed out on estate land, or rather crown land, it's, oof. Oof. 1562 ducats, or 3 inflation. Yikes. We're going to drop our army maintenance for right now, and we're going to take the 3 inflation, but I really don't like it. Okay. So we're doing quite well economically at this point. That's wonderful. Our truce with Hosokawa is up in 1733. Who are we interested in fighting? I mean, Are we interested in potentially, like, supporting the liberty of one of these Portuguese colonies, perhaps? These guys are very unhappy. They have 200k. What is the strength of Portugal? 373k. I mean, we might be able to pull something like that off. It is a possibility. I don't really care about the nobility's loyalty right now. That'll come back up just automatically. So that's completely okay. I wouldn't mind building more great temples, although these are not amazing. We should probably hold off on that. Counting houses are absolutely the way to go here. So we can build, if we sort like this, that would be 408 gold. I mean, we'll have enough to do that soon. So yeah, that's okay. We should grab this as soon as we can. That said, would we be better off building a manufactory? Actually, yes. Look at this. 1.45 gold for like 100 more gold. That is definitely worthwhile. That said, we should keep in mind we are in 1727, so we're kind of getting towards the end of the game here. But 511 here, that's fine. 510 now, that dropped down a little bit, probably due to inflation dropping. We converted the heretics of Suruga, and we will continue to convert in Setsu next. Perfect. So we've got a lot of Shinto provinces to convert still. But I absolutely do want to build a manufactory here in Ifuago. That'll be absolutely perfect. And we'll have enough, I think, next month tick. Yes. There we go. We'll get that going. I would love to ask Korea for more gold. They're not going to give it to us right now because that's still on cooldown until January of 1729. Ming wants admin power. Of course they do. Okay. Sounds good. I really do want this institution to continue to spread. We should probably consider saving up for enlightenment fairly soon. Because we're going to start falling behind in tech. When are we going to start that? We are currently 3 years ahead of time here. So, yeah, that's definitely something we need to think about. I'm still going to grab Corvettes here. I want to fill out quality ideas. That would be amazing. I'm actually thinking about not doing this. We're 3 years ahead of time. We'll be able to get enlightenment at the rate that we're earning money. We're getting like 100 gold every 3 months. And how much do we need? Like 1,900 gold? So that's like 19 times 3. Figure that's like 60 months, 5 years. That's not too bad, especially when you consider we're going to be able to ask Korea for gold. Although, would we be better off asking... Well, we don't have opinion with Ming. And I don't think we actually have any favors with them. Yeah, we're a tributary. We're not allied. So that's definitely something to think about. Hypothetically, if we were allied with Ming, which I don't think they would be interested in, but if we were allied with Ming, yeah, 1220, that's a lot better. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. Oh, we can actually change that. We can change our diplomatic feedback here by removing all of this that we set up so that Korea would flip stuff to us. We can remove these. This is fine. There we go. And we can gain 10 prestige. And now I think Ming would actually be interested in this. They would. But subjects can't ally their overlord. So, there's that. So you actually need an alliance to trade favors for ducats because, well, it's not really you need an alliance, it's you need favors. If we were to curry favors with them, how much would this actually net us? None. Okay. So there's not really a point in doing that. Got it. So that's fine. We're going to be able to attack Hosokawa in like 5 years. And this army is honestly probably enough on its own to do that. We'll gain 50 dip power. Absolutely. And how are things looking in Ryukyu at this? Okay. Even with our troops here, they're just at a flat 0 unrest. That is exciting. Lose 763.56 ducats. We would gain 10 trust with Ming. When does this cooldown up? 25 January, 6 months. And how much are we losing here? 0.08 favors per month. So what I was thinking here is we could take 10 favors. We would need 50 opinion with Ming. So I don't think we're going to be able to do this because of the cooldown. I suspect this event will auto-clear, but like within the 6 months that we would need to wait. We'll see. But we can boost our opinion up here. All we need is 50 opinion. It is currently September. It is now October. We have enough opinion. So, in theory, we should be able to do this. Okay, it automatically went. That sucks. We're going to try to curry favors to offset that loss. Wait, we didn't get the favors? We're supposed to have 10 favors here. That's strange. That's very strange. It took the money, but it didn't give us the favors. The plan then was to trade favors for ducats and get out of debt once we have that timed out. Trade favors for ducats in January here and get our money back. That was the plan. I'm not sure why we didn't get the favors. It definitely said we were going to get 10 favors, but I guess, okay. We'll need to repay this loan eventually. No, I don't want to take a loan. I want to see what our total debt is. It should be done pretty soon. Yeah, I'm definitely a little baffled why it didn't give us the favors. Did I misread it? I might have. At any rate, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to definitely take over the rest of Hosokawa and maybe start working our way down into Ternate. That might be what we end up doing. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.